This is Deped Cagayan de Oro, now signing off.
Magbasa o magkwenta, ang siyensya, apilonta, natuna pa'y history o kultura, English, mabiyog, MTV, Filipino, ESP o EPP. Oras na, magtuon na ta!
Mga bata, maayong adlaw kaninyo. Kumusta na mo?
Ang damay niyong mga gamit, kay magsugod na ang eskwelahan sa kahanginan.
Kini ang Learn O'Clock.
Magtuon kita karon dinhi sa bagong panahon.
Ang mga lapis o papel, radyo, TV o computer,
Smartphone o modules kinahanglanon.
ayaw kalimot sa pag-invite sa imong higala.
Ang pagtuon dili maundang mo padayon pa.
Makaton pag-ihap, makaton ta pagbasa.
Letters of the alphabet ang atong alpabeto. Sa Learn O'Clock, where learning won't stop. And then handa mo ng kaugalingon kay magsugod ng Learn O'Clock.
Good afternoon, children. I am Teacher Darlene.
And I am Teacher Karen.
We are grade 3 teachers from South City Central School. Today, we will be learning grade 3 English about picture talk.
Have your grade 3 English Module 1 with you so you can go along with us.
Are you ready, children? Children like you are fond of reading stories and poems that could give life lessons.
In this module, you will learn how to write sentences describing one's drawing from the stories or poems listened to.
Open your module on page 2, lesson 1. If you notice, there are pictures on it. We will study those pictures. Children, how many pictures can you find in this page? That's right. There are 5 pictures.
On the next page, there are words that describe the boy on the pictures. Let's read the words given. Generous, studious, helpful, resourceful, God-fearing, naughty.
Let us talk about the examples given to help you. The word generous was checked because in one of the pictures, picture number 3, the boy gives or shares food to the beggar. We will use the word generous in a sentence. Shall we read, children? The boy is generous because he gives food to the beggar. Remember, in writing a sentence, it begins with a capital letter and ends with a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point.
Children, look at the picture starting from the left to your right. In your notebook or answer sheet, let's start with number 1. Which word best describes the boy? That's right! God-fearing. Write a sentence using the word God-fearing. This time, in writing a sentence, be sure it expresses a complete thought.
For number 2, which word best describes the boy? Good job! It's stooges. Write the sentence using the word stooges.
For picture 4, which word best describes the boy? You did great! It's resourceful. As you noticed, the boy in the picture puts up a fence. Use the word resourceful in a sentence.
For the last picture, which word best describes the boy? Is it naughty or helpful? Yes, you are correct. It's helpful. Use the word helpful in a sentence.
Children, are you all done with your work? Always remember that a sentence expresses a complete thought. In writing, it begins with a capital letter and ends with a period, question mark, or an exclamation point.
Hey kids, would you like to hear a story? Who among you here likes flowers? What kind of flowers would you like? Have you ever smelled sampaguita and rose? Let me read the story found in your module on pages 4 and 5. The title of the story is Sampaguita and Rose, written by Alma S. Embrano. Long ago, there were 2 different flowers planted in front of Aling Diding's house. She cultivated the plants very well, until one day they began to bloom. These flowers are rose and sampaguita. Rose had red flowers. It was beautiful. Sampaguita had white flowers. It was lovely. Aling Diding spent most of her time picking weeds in the garden. For her, flowers gave a wonderful feeling. Every time people passed by, they stopped and looked at the flowers. Rose flowers caught people's attention due to their attractive colors. Rose had a romantic scent. Rose became popular in town. She was very happy because everybody said she was beautiful. Rose symbolized love. On the contrary, her heart was full of hatred and arrogance. She even teased Sampaguita as a nasty flower for not having a good scent and a catchy color. Sampaguita never argued with Rose. She remained calm and true to herself. She believed that each flower has its own unique characteristics. Sampaguita symbolized a pure and kind heart. Days gone by, Rose was busy flaunting her flowers and eventually became arrogant. She claimed herself being the most expensive and the most beautiful flower in land. However, a storm came. Heavy rain poured and did not stop the whole day and night. When the flowers woke up the next morning, Rose was excited to open her petals and was shocked that they had lost their colors. It turned into white snow. She cried and was so sad. Sampaguita noticed what happened. She comforted Rose and told her not to worry so much because soon it will have a beautiful and attractive flower again. Rose felt blessed and thankful to her friend Sampaguita for staying beside her in good and in bad times.
Wow! Thank you, Teacher Darlin, for reading our story for today. Did you like the story, children? I hope every boy and girl of grade 3 listened to the story. Now, let me ask you some questions based on the story read. Number 1 question. What does Aling Diding have in front of her house? What would be your answer? Is it Aling Diding have 2 different flowers planted in front of her house? Or Aling Diding have 2 kinds of vegetables planted in her backyard? Choose one. Number 2 question. What are those flowers being planted? What do you think is the best answer? The flowers being planted are Sampaguita and Santan. Or the flowers being planted are Sampaguita and Rose. Choose the best answer. Number 3 question. Which flower has caught people's attention and why? Choose which answer is correct. Is it the flower that caught people's attention is Sampaguita because it is white in color? Or the flower that has caught people's attention is Rose due to their attractive color? Number 4 question. How are they different from each other? What would be your answer? Is it Rose had a romantic scent while Sampaguita doesn't have a good scent? Or Rose had a bad scent and Sampaguita had a foul scent? Children, this time we would like to leave questions numbers 5, 6, and 7 for you to answer independently. Next Monday, be excited and have your Module Week 2 ready for the new lesson. We will be talking about different kinds of sentences.
This ends our English lesson for today, and we hope you have learned something.
Until next week, children,
This is Teacher Darlene
and this is Teacher Karen saying goodbye for now. Happy learning!